Hello and welcome to NewFilmmakers Los Angeles in partnership with Movie Maker magazine. My name is Danny DeLillo and we're here at the Cameras Los Angeles show in West Hollywood. And I'm here with Jesse Klein with his movie Demons. Let's take a look at the clip.
We are all here for one important reason: to expel that gay demon from your soul. After that, you guys can go on living healthy lives as a sociopath.
I guess I just want to be normal.
Jesse, congratulations on your film.
Thank you.
For those that haven't seen it, you took me on quite a journey, and we got to try not to give away too many spoilers, but for those that haven't seen it, tell us a brief synopsis of your film.
Sure. Demons is a dark comedy about a closeted gay serial killer on the hunt for love and acceptance in a very extreme, upside-down version of our own worlds.
Well, I dare ask if it was based on, any experiences, but where did the inspiration come from making the film?
Sure. It's only slightly political. I've been watching maybe too much news. Just seeing 2 years ago when, gay marriage was being passed, a lot of LGBTQ equality and just equality in general, and just seeing on the news all these protesters that would show up to all these big events, just being against these causes, trying to bring people on the same playing field with such hatred in their hearts and just screaming. I just wanted to slap them through the TV and be like, there are worse people out there that actually physically harm people or emotionally scar people. Stop picking on these people that are just trying to express themselves. So that's this movie was kind of made for them, just to show how ridiculous I think they are.
That's amazing. That's quite phenomenal that you put that into a film and expressed it in such a way. I think that's really great. Now you had to have some particular actors to take on these kind of roles as well.
Yeah, definitely.
How did he come about bringing your cast together?
I got my main actor, Javen Nelson.
Yeah.
He's a New York actor, but we went to film school together in Tucson.
Okay.
So yeah, we worked together in a couple films actually. He's awesome, totally embodied the role. Actually sent the script to him because he was in New York, and I was like, well, he's on LA, so I can't afford to fly him out here. Do you know any LA actors that you went to school with that might be right for this role? And he's like, I want that role.
Oh, that's
so that
great.
was cool.
That's really cool.
And all the other ones were just random. The supporting actor was through just a friend of a friend, and all the other ones I got off of some casting site. Yeah, and they all did it for free, which was amazing in LA.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice you got some actors to slaughter people, as part of their acting careers. Yeah. But listen, I think there was so many moments in the film where I was like, oh my God, it was, you had some very great moments in which you kind of shocked us and we didn't expect that. Is that something you loved? I really was, and I was watching it by myself, and if I watched it again, I'd probably watch it with my mum because it was just too much for me. But no, I loved it. But is that something you really enjoy doing as a filmmaker? Is making the audience jump out their seat and what's going on?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I love the shock value of film. I hate predictable movies, so I try to mix it up as much as possible. I had a couple twists in the movie.
Yeah, you did.
Misleading people, and then a reveal twist, and I love that stuff, keeping the audience on their toes, because I believe the audience is super intelligent. When they look back at things, they'll draw it together and they'll appreciate the film even more.
And that's a really wondrous thing you can do in a short film as well, because people have got a limited time to sort of capture the essence of the film and what it is, and you certainly delivered that, definitely. What was your biggest challenge in making the film?
The biggest challenge, most short filmmakers, is trying to stretch that budget out, trying to make it, even though it has 0.01% of the budget of feature film, trying to make it with the same production value, so it doesn't, you gotta have good audio, you gotta have good lighting and picture, so it doesn't distract from the actual story. So just trying to stretch out that budget as much as possible.
And you had great cinematography as well. It's really
thank you.
Really
yeah. I looked out the cinematographer, Cooper James. He's local here. He does a lot of Funny or Die stuff, and he actually works for an equipment rental place.
Oh wow!
So once he's signed on,
helpful.
That's how you get him. Yeah. We get someone that worked at the equipment rental. He got me a great rate, and he really helped me out. I couldn't have done it without him.
So you got a good team. You had a good team together to make it happen.
Yeah, a lot of U of A alums. So.
Very good. No, that's just really good. We love you guys. So this obviously we have LGBT related storytelling throughout the year, but this was this was, you know, for Pride Month with New Filmmakers LA. How nice was it to be not only be selected but be in this particular month as well of celebrating, you know, LGBTQ?
It was great. Yeah, I'd never, New Filmmakers is definitely a great, I'd never really heard of them until I started applying to these festivals, but yeah, not only was it Pride Month, but I got to like screen my film and show my pride through my, what I love to do, my passion. So that was like a great opportunity that New Filmmakers set it up for me. So
that's
really
good.
thank them for that. Yeah.
No, well, we can't do it without you, so we're very thankful of you. What is next for you?
Next, I'm writing a feature film. I'm staying in sort of the pseudo horror, thriller, comedy, dark comedy genre, and trying to get more queer characters out there on the big screen. Horror is one of my favorite genres, so I'm trying to make, I think I've only seen probably one horror film that's like a slasher, like true horror film out there, and that was years ago. So I'm trying to like get more representation in that genre from LGBT group of cast.
I think that's really great. I mean, I think even just the impression we had last night, it's like, you know, like you said, 2 years ago there was a breakthrough, and I know it feels like we're a little bit all over the place again, but you know, breaking down those doors and bringing opportunity is such an important thing, and I think that's remarkable for you as a filmmaker. And I love the genre that you're in, like stay in it, because you just created shock value. I was like, my goodness, can't believe I'm watching this. I didn't see this coming. Awesome. So it's really good for you. What advice would you have for anyone that's trying to get into the filmmaking business, particularly you know, in support of LGBTQ?
Yeah. I would say for new filmmakers in general, just try to it took me probably like 4 or 5 years before I was ready to like finally get a film out there. I would say to try to network as much. I hate networking, but try to just meet some people that are in your field that love what you do, that'll work for cheap. That's key. Try to get that cast behind you and the crew behind you, and everything kind of falls into place after that.
Yeah, it's true. It's very, very true. And make it actually happen. It's great to see it finally the big screen after all the hard work that you put into it. So
yeah, that's great.
So well done. Jesse, you're a remarkable filmmaker, and I love that you're just pushing down doors and you're just, you know, sinking my hearts in all the shock value that you provide in your filmmaking. So thank you very much for your film. We appreciate you.